Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's been a few weeks, but I finally got my hands on some mature breeding worms, red wrigglers. It's been hard. Everybody has juveniles at the moment. No one's got any breeders. So I finally got some. So today I'm going to show how I'm going to separate them into bins. So there's 1,000 mature worms there, about 480 grams roughly. It's only roughly. It's got cocoa core in it, so the weight's going to be all over the shop. But I'm hoping to get roughly about 62 grams or 65 grams into this bucket here, little honey bucket, and then I'm going to put each one into there, and that should give me about 200 roughly. But it's only a rough estimate, and they're going to be my breeders, future breeders, as other worms I've got here are still juveniles. Okay, so I'll just tip these in here, into there, and full of life, beautiful healthy worms, nice red wrigglers, ready to breed. Okay, see how we go here. So I'm gonna be a bit over because of the cocoa core, but it won't matter. So we're aiming for 65. So there's roughly 65, 70, and all I'll do, that's in there. It's roughly about 200, and then we just put them straight into one of them. And we just rinse and repeat, and that way it gives us a rough estimate what we got for breeding. It can be a bit over, won't matter because of the peat moss. We've got to spread them around. I'll leave that one about 75. Put them in there, and just grab another handful of them, and we just keep going this until we get to 65 roughly. So I'm going to be, I'll put a little bit extra in this one, 70. Right there. Seems a lot more even I thought. So we go 75. There may be some peat moss in there or cocoa core. And we just keep going around until we get them done. If you're interested in breeding worms or interested in my channel, or want to see what future videos about things with worms, just leave in the comments what you're interested in, so I know in between these worms breeding, I've got a spare time, I know I can put on here and show people what to do. Got a few ideas, but not many people leaving comments for some reason. Yeah, 65, yeah, 75 at one. We just keep going around and put more and more, I think. I think we got more than before. The gentleman I got him off, he giving me a lot more than I thought. This is not a problem. Just keep going around. So it looks like we're going to be, instead of 200, we're going to be about 500 in most of these buckets, give or take. It won't matter, at least we know what to do. Hope everybody's been safe so far this year, enjoying their worm time. learning off each other's mistakes. Yes, we just keep going like this until we get through them. Yeah. Some's going to have a bit extra, I think, but that really won't matter. Some are still juveniles in here, so it's not a big deal if it's a bit over. And look at it last. There's a big one there. Most of that's cocoa coir, not worms. So we're just going to spread them in all the buckets a little bit by little bit. So we'll roughly have over 200 worms per bucket. Easy, probably a few more. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave them. We've got a few strays in here. We'll get a few more weeks, we're going to check them. Oh, we've got some good out here. See there? Yeah, looking for the new home. One over here. There's always ones that get out. As I say, they're nice and long and ready to breed. In there. So yes, just a quick one today. It's taken a lot longer than I thought to get it started. As I said, I'm new to composting worms, and getting mature worms to start breeding with took longer than I thought. But in roughly 21 days, I'll come back. They'll get a feed tomorrow. I'll let them settle tonight. They'll get a feed tomorrow. And after 21 days, I'll come back and see how they're going with eggs. I don't expect a lot of eggs because they're just starting to mature, but you never know. But we've got to start from somewhere, and this is the somewhere. So for future videos, if anyone wants to comment, if they like, about what they're interested in, what they want me to see to do with the worms, if it's how to make a new worm bed, sifting, multiple worm things, let me know. I can make a video on it. So I'm not making the same videos over again about sifting and eggs, etc. feeding. I'm going to make a couple of small videos, feeding times, etc. But yes, at the moment there's a big demand for compost worms. The gentleman I've got these off today, they had big commercial beds and they can't keep up with demand. So hopefully one day I can get there and start from here and make my way up, and you can watch my journey and my mistakes I make and how I go with it. So don't forget to push the like button or subscribe button, and you don't have to if you don't want to. Be much appreciated if you did, and leave a comment, could be anything. And until my next video, I'll see you then. And thanks for watching my channel.